The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. There are a lot of traders riding on XRP, and just when you thought things couldn't get wilder, there's a Coinbase, an interlocutory appeal, and Goober Gruel joining a blockchain startup. What the hey? In this video, I'll explain a few important points. Hit that like and subscribe button, spread the word far and wide, because this one is insane if you're still holding on to your XRP bullishness. So, without further ado, let's dive into the video. This is the first point I want to make. During my livestream, we discussed this. Crazy stuff happens next. He supposedly visits a bank that provides blockchain technology and, in the end, tokenizes assets into the blockchain. Cryptocurrency is on their side. Repeatedly attempting to write it would be futile. The storyline that Gary Gensler is hell-bent on destroying the Bitcoin business is defined in Stone Age terms. There is no time when it is not apparent. This is totally out of control. Additionally, he will be resigning from his position as SEC on the same day. Actually, he approaches a pro-crypto rival after filing an appeal against Ripple and XRP. Thinking about how this continues is really insane. Alright, let's take a step back now. I would want to return to the specifics of the case and the current developments. You may recall that the SEC has filed an appeal with the Second Circuit. To be sure, these are particular courts. Approximately 13 such courts can be found in the United States, including those in the Eastern and Northern Districts of New York, the District of Connecticut, and so on. The Circuit Court will be wasting its time and resources if it issues a ruling based on outdated law, since in the end, they apply the law as it exists when the appeal is filed. Consequently, money is at the heart of this case. It must be in the framework of the law as it is right now, the law that defines the country against which it is being tested. That being said, this is a somewhat crucial aspect, and I believe it explains why these individuals have resigned from the SEC. They are fully aware that they would lose the case. It's mind-boggling to consider, and more significantly, I believe that's why we eventually go into this. Coinbase is the target of this lawsuit. Here is where the rather disorganized strategy becomes apparent. Coinbase sought legal clarification by appealing on a similar issue, and the SEC has already appealed against the Ripple and XRP sales. The Howey test, what is it? It failed to meet the requirements for being considered a security, since no one could agree on what constitutes a Bitcoin asset. It was thought to be unnecessary. It was just revived by the SEC. That is why Coinbase is currently pursuing an interlocutory appeal to seek clarification and comprehend the situation. Why? Because the SEC is currently adding another layer of complexity to this. In addition to the already confusing case against Ripple and appeal, Coinbase is eager to get their hands on the SEC and define them for clarity. This is the reason why there are a lot of traders participating. Going along is the choice of 76% of XRP traders. This alternative coin is doing well. A lot of people are going long right now, and it's not only in the market. With the live stream, we discussed this topic with relation to Ethereum and USDT pairings. At this very moment, 72% are long, rather than short. However, many individuals have a positive outlook on the future of XRP. The entire story is ridiculous, and I've said this before. You would completely get just how insane this is if you were considering this, especially in relation to XRP. Coinbase was denied permission to appeal by the SEC, and now one of the individuals responsible for shaping the SEC's stance against cryptocurrency has stepped down. Ignores it. It's insanity. Oh my goodness, it's insane. Once again, this is the root of the XRP problem. For this reason, some have speculated that XRP might reach $1 before the end of the year. This could break over the 58 line and rise beyond 60 cents in the near future, according to experts, which would propel us into the latter half of the year. If it could also show the present price trajectory of XRP, it would be great. If the current court order is not appealed, analysts believe that XRP might increase above $1 by December. If this is actually exposed for the utter absurdity that it is, then this can only be good news for investors, who are worried that any change to the ruling might cause a significant decrease. Keep in mind that Judge Ana Torres has never had an appeal against her rulings, or a case reversed. Despite all the odds against them, the SEC are pressing on. Interestingly, we discussed this as a price structure for XRP yesterday. If Bitcoin holds up any attractive green candles, it might rally towards the wonderful $63,000 price point again, where XRP is trading within this consolidation zone. Maybe this is our seat. These have been visible to us for at least a week. Here we have behavior that is reminiscent of these prior movements, but, similar to Bitcoin, this blatant triple bottom pattern is actually taking shape, thus one might anticipate a subsequent upswing in value. You have a good move coming off of the triple bottoms at 1, 2, and 3. I think there's a lot of optimism, but we won't stick too closely to this price action. Your attention in seeing my video is greatly appreciated. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.